Thanks, guys. Ah, there we go. Ah, I'm muted. Ah, there we go. Thanks. Welcome to Untitled Crypto, one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host, Martin. This episode, we're going to be talking about Crypto Rally. Yeah, if you want to keep on chatting with us when stream is on, join us on Discord. Links have gone out, and hit the like, the bell, and the sub, like we said earlier. Oh, you couldn't hear it. Anyways, we're going to keep this nice stream short. Not that I want to keep it short, but I am going to have to keep it short. I do have some IRL work stuff that I got to do. It's just, they asked for something last minute, so I'm going to keep it short. And it's going to be fun, though. We're going to be talking about crypto stuff, right? So let's see what's happening. Oh, no, look at that. Screenception. We're going to see who's in the house in a second here. Let me just fix this real quick and say, yo. Let's get out of Screenception. Let's get that screen out there. There we go. That's the screen we know and love. Now let me get this so we can see it properly. There it is. And shoot this in here. There we are. Nice. So let's go to 12 market cap. Let's who's in the house. Market Siphon first. Yo, what's up, dude? Jeff Loomis. Hey, Jake. What's up? May. Bird. All right. Jeff Loomis. Nice to see some green. Yeah, nice to see something. For what rockets? Andrew. Time for sharding? Yes, you're correct. Bitcoin tipping going to Twitter? Yes, it is. You're correct. It will. And it'll be interesting once it gets there. It's going to help drive adoption, right? A lot of people are going to definitely be looking to get tipped on Bitcoin on Twitter. Guarantee Twitter will, yeah, very likely. Very likely. I'm ready. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much for the thumbnail. I seen it. Thanks. I already changed it. Carthigo, what's up? Cryptocurrencies. Hey, I'm not gonna be taking on any new coin requests. I already kind of closed the list. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna have to keep it short. I know, sound right. Yeah, I know. Total market cap. 2 trillion. Right. It's all good. Let's go. Cody's in. I think it's already in the list. So we'll check. Yeah, I bought Cody, so I'm okay. Bought some Cody, not a lot, a little bit. Let's go and start seeing what's happening. Again, look. Above 2 trillion, you're correct. We're sitting at 1.01 trillion, which is fine. Again, we're still within this falling channel we talked about, right? I wasn't here yesterday, so that would have been this green day. I wasn't here this day either. It's all good. It's all good. Bitcoin had bullish divergence. It was potential fraction downside. That was very nice. So again, we're still within this kind of falling channel, right? We're still trailing within. We have to come to the top of the channel. Even if we break it, we're going to have the 20 moving average there. So we're still not out of the woods, but we're above the trillion, which is fine. Now, let's go check out Bitcoin, see what's happening there. Bitcoin dominance at 41.55. Today's pumping a little bit, 0.027%. That means alts are dropping a little bit more than Bitcoin, and we can see that. Bitcoin's right now down in general, 0.86%, and alts are dropping a little bit faster, sitting at 1.31% negative. So let's go and check out the Bitcoin dominance. 2 days ago, Bitcoin lost dominance 2%. That means alts recovered better than Bitcoin. Then yesterday, Bitcoin recovered a little bit better, or sorry, no, also lost 0.04. So also alts recover a little bit better, and today everyone's moving down, but Bitcoin's moving down a little bit less. That's why it's getting dominance at 41.54% of market cap. Price of Bitcoin at $44,514.68. Now, we did have this bullish divergence on the daily. We talked about this because we were here live on this candle stare, and we were opening this day. It was starting to go green, which was good. I mean, we weren't here for this closing day. We weren't here for this day, right? So opening of this day. So yesterday, we're opening today's candle, right? Now we're opening tomorrow. So again, we didn't know there was bullish divergence, and we had the possibility for action downside. We did talk about getting above 42,996 and so on. And I did tell you guys that we're probably going to go on a movement up to 45,467. That's why I told you guys, if you remember 2 days ago, when we did the stream, we talked about maybe going up to that $45,000 mark. And that's what we should be aiming for on Bitcoin. I'm glad that we got close to it. We haven't quite gone there yet. We might move back down, back test that 43,923 and go on higher again. We are neutral at 45.99. And again, that negative momentum dying out. Looking for the cross to happen here in the daily, right? We haven't gotten it. We got close to getting it. Dropping more. Now we need to get this cross happening. Remember on the 4-hour chart, we talked about this cross. I went on the Discord. I showed you guys. I wasn't able to be here, but I did put in the Discord. Or was I here for this cross? I can't remember if I was here for this cross. That was on the 22nd. That was yesterday. I wasn't here for this cross. I did go on the Discord. I think I posted about it somewhere. I think it might have been on Crypto Ideas and Charts. And just so we know, we talked about this. Right. I went in here and I said, I'll try to make this larger. My comment was, let's see if he's going to create anything bearish, how good effective performance, right? This cross happens on the MACD. It could be a potential good in. So I was pointing you guys to this cross happening here, and that cross is this cross that ended up happening here. And with that, look at that. Very, very nice action to the upside. We already had the bullish divergence. We were breaking above the resistance line here, right? Remember the short-term trend resistance? We broke it. We go short-term bullish. We got the cross. Go up. So again, guys, you should be on the Discord because I do post stuff there. And this was good because on the 22nd, I was not able to be here at night, right? I had electric problems. Had the electric company coming at night to fix stuff. So anyways, I was talking about that for Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? And I said, let's say if Bitcoin doesn't create anything bearish, what I was worried about Bitcoin creating there was some hidden divergence, which we still have, right? We haven't quite cleared. We're coming from this positive momentum island to this much higher positive momentum island, right? And what that's going to do, it's basically going to have us create some hidden bearish. And that's going to give us some stagnation. Now, we had it here. We're still having it here. And that's why we're still stagnating and struggling a bit. Look at that. We just took a small drop. Again, I'm looking for it to go to 43,923. That could be a potential good bounce. Try to go higher still. Will it break a trend right now? It could. It could if we do go there, right? Might not be the best move, but you know, going there, waking and getting back above that line could potentially be good. That hidden bearish again is going to try to put some pressure on the price of Bitcoin. We're neutral at 51.78. Not super worried about it, right? Again, it's doing okay. We talked about this ends. I went on the Discord. I told you guys it could be a potential good end if nothing bearish ruined it. And what I was referring to, that bearishness, was this starting to create. It's being started to create here. So, what about this hidden divergence? It hasn't quite triggered us down with a strong move. It is moving us down a bit, but not super strong. And again, we do have this strong bullish divergence that could ultimately trump this hidden bearish. Hopefully it will, and we might see more action to the upside. But right now, again, just be careful. It was a good in. All good. Neutral 51.28. Let's go to the 1 hour chart, right? On the 1 hour, we also had this bullish divergence, right? Look, 21st, we were here that night. Here we're at 9 p.m. Or this was 9 p.m. we were live here. We had that hidden bearish. What happened? We struggled with that 20. Once we broke above it, back tested it, and went up higher. So good. Here, bullish divergence came to play. Again, we could say that the hidden divergence here played to here. We could have tracked it there, right? We would have still tracked it there. Still had hidden bearish, came back down, found support at the 20 moving average, burst through, found support at 42,196. Remember, guys, we talked about getting above this level. Again, resistance briefly, broke above it, flirted with this line again, still above the 20. We haven't quite gone to 45,000. We did get, I think we did get to 45,000. Yeah, 45,062. We have not gone to resistance at 45,467. That's the point I was talking about hitting a couple days ago. Remember? We talked about this 2 days ago. If the Bitcoin goes up, I can see it going up to 45,467. Once it gets there, we'll see how we are, and then we'll see where we go. Anyways, we are neutral. I think we're neutral right now, 55.47. So, not too bad, right? Not too bad here on the corn. That is it for Bitcoin, man. Is he creating anything else that is bullish? Low, higher low, and higher low, negative, less negative, and less negative momentum. Still low, higher, and higher. So nothing bad. Nothing bad here on Bitcoin. Again, still looking for continuation on the rally, potentially, and particularly if we still find support at the 20, but 43,923. Find support there would be beneficial, as we could be creating some hidden bullish, right? But by that, I mean we're going to be going to a higher point, and we're going to be going from negative to more negative, right? And if we do create that and we hold that support at 43,923, we could be looking for a retest of 45,467. Not going to be bad. Once we get there, we'll see. We might have some hidden bearish divergence. If we do take a pump to that area, we might be going higher, less positive, lower, strong bearish, maybe move for a look down. Maybe look for a move down, maybe move for a look down. Jeez, what am I saying here? Anyways, we might look for a move down. And we'll see where things go, right? Again, not really bearish right now. Also, not super bullish, right? We need to get above 45,000 for us to go back full bullish right now. It could be a retrace. We could find resistance. We could go for another leg down. Not really out of the woods. I'm glad the bullish divergence is playing out. We could say there is strong bearish because there is strong bearish divergence that is developing here. And it's been developing from here to here. That would be the one move. And then the other move would be taking it all the way up to here. What do I mean by this? I mean that we're going higher on the price, right? Bitcoin price keeps on rising, but its positive momentum is still lower. So with that, there is strong bearish divergence already, right? It is playing us down. With that, again, like I said, potential hidden bullish. With that, we could create. With that, look for a bounce, right? So I'm gonna leave some drawings here. I rarely leave the drawings out when they haven't happened yet, but I'll put this drawing like this. I'll color code it differently so we know it's not something that we drew it live, but it's not a move that is there for reals right now. So I'll put it green right now, and we'll put this one here as well, like that. So I'm looking for some hidden bullish. That's what I'm gonna leave that there for. Hidden bullish to get us a potential rally around support. So we're looking for it here at support, and again, maybe around it or whatever. Man. I'm just looking for it at support. That's all I need to do. So not bad. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum 3,108. What's happening with Ethereum, man? Is it pumping? Yeah, it's moved nice. Gained 11% 2 days ago. Getting another 2%, 2.4%. We're now going down a bit, 3,108. After hitting very, very close support at that 382. Nothing wrong with that move. We didn't quite go for this drop here, which is okay. It's okay. It could lead me to believe that maybe this bottom part, I mean, to be in a triangle, we didn't need to get a couple of hit points, right? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one we broke because we did back test it there. But, man, and this is just an idea I'm going to play around with here. What if this was a move? We also didn't hit it. That's all good. That's all what I need to know. We haven't gone for that measurement. That's okay. We did move down again, broke that triangle to the downside. It's good. Going for a bounce. Is there anything bullish? Not yet. We're neutral at 45.21, but low, coming lower, more negative momentum, and lower still here on the RSI. So nothing bullish on Ethereum. Still waiting for something to play out. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, we had that bullish divergence with Bitcoin and the rest. Got that nice rally. Now, are we creating bearish divergence? Let's zoom in here. Ooh, we're going slightly higher here. And we can measure this by just going here and say, it says up here on the green, it's going to say 35.39, and then up here, it's going to say around 36. So 35, 36, obviously going higher, and we're coming lower. So definitely building some hidden bearish. It's barely there, but it is there. We'll acknowledge it for what it is a potential for stagnation, maybe slight action and downside. Can we get rid of this? Man, it's to pump quite a bit more. And if it pumps more, it's going to create more negative, more positive momentum. Right, so we're going to have more positive momentum. We're still going to be going higher. Those lines are just going to shift. They're not going to be really building anything else. That'll just keep going higher. That'll go higher as well. We'll still have that hidden bearish divergence. We do need to get at least some strong bullish to happen here and get us to pump. I mean, this bullish divergence that we created could still get us to rally more. Getting to this line, 3,202 wouldn't be bad. 3,327 definitely going to be much better. Hopefully we can go there. Neutral at 49.59. Nothing else here that is happening bearish. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. Let's see what we have. The last thing we had was bullish. So 2 days ago, right? Going for that right up to the upside. Very nice. Again, as we're going higher, we're coming lower, right? Look, even from here to here, right? That high there, going over data. Bearish divergence strong. Potential for action and downside. Starting to get that stagnation, right? Moving down, breaking below 20. Not the coolest thing to see, but you know, it's there. And even here in the short term, against the RSI, look at this from here to here. Strong bearish divergence, potential for action downside, move down. Boris R98, hi from Spain. Hi to Spain, my friend. Thank you very much for being here, buddies. Neutral at 50.63. Boris the Blade is in the house. Thank you for being here. Much, much appreciated. Neutral again. Okay, low, high. Are we doing hidden divergence yet? Negative. More negative. All right, we can say Ethereum has some hidden bullish here on the 1 hour. And with that, the possibility for action to the upside, we might go for that 20 moving average, right? 20 moving average at $3,121. Right now, sitting at $3,106. It could be a short move to the upside. Hit that 20, then we'll see how we handle that. For that to happen, we would still need to hold on to this kind of divergence that we have right now. So maybe we're looking for that next candle pump. Even on this candle, we can go up and hit it, and it'll be, you know, because we had it, we kind of lost it. We'll see how this is handled. Would I use the lower boundary of the Bollinger Bands to stop for day trading? Depends. I mean, the bottom part of the Bollinger Band is going to shift with the moves, right? So if we do start to, you know, I mean, if you're going to leave it fixed, maybe. But if the price starts to move down, that bottom part of the Bollinger Band, what's going to happen on this 1 hour is also going to start shifting down, right? So it could shift down with the price a bit. So it's going to lower as it shifts down. At some point in time, you're going to catch up to it if you do get a massive drop. The Bollinger Band tends to expand and contract with the moves of the market within the candle that is in. Just keep that in mind. They're not fixed. Just like the 20 moving average would also tend to shift a bit, right? Anyways, that is for Ethereum right now. Let's go check out ADA. You're not feeling bullish about Ethereum anymore. You think it will generally climb, but not as hard as it used to. Too much competition in the space. Look, for war, I kind of agree with your thought. And the reason I'm going back to comments is because we've, finished Ethereum. Reason I would agree with that comment, sorta, not precisely because of that reason. It's just Ethereum is too big now, and it has way too many people holding it. So it's not just a few. And the fact that it's so massive and it has such a huge, price tag to it, even though you can buy a fraction, it makes it harder to move. For it to double from where it's at right now, it needs to go to $6,000+, right? For it to go higher, it needs to go from $2 to $4. People might see it as of an easier move. Mentally, it's easier to digest to go, even though it's still doubling and still the same effort. People might see it going higher faster. But again, Ethereum, it's getting to the we can say the Bitcoin effect. That Bitcoin, for it to move, it takes more because it has more adoption. It's gonna take a lot more effort, because the more adoption there is, let's say if there's one coin and 10 people hold it, they could move the price very easily. But if there's one coin and 1 million people hold it, 2 million people hold it, it's gonna be harder to move the price, because it's just gonna be too many people that would need to sell or buy for it to move. So the more adoption there is, the more stable it will become, right? I'm not sure if I'm getting through there, but that could be also part of the reason why it might not be going up as hard. Anyways, let's keep on moving. So again, that's gonna happen to any project. Even if ADA gets mass adoption, the more people that hold it, the harder it's gonna be to make it pop, double, and triple, right? Because the money's gonna be distributed to so many people that for a massive move to happen, a lot of people have to move it in synchrony, let's say. Anyways, Cardano, let's get on the daily. Cardano breaking our line, awesome. So we're going short-term bullish. Now we just broke into the last candle. We can come back down to it, breaking above the previous high at $2.30. It's all good. We need to go for that 20 though, right? That 20 moving average at $2.42. And if we break it, then go to $2.53. Meanwhile, what are we doing here, man? Right? Remember we were talking about this? Looks like the Bitcoin high off, the previous time. We already made that comparison. Play the same way. Neutral at 46.88. Again, what could we do here? Well, you can do short-term fibs from here to here to see where you're at. So we're getting a rejection very close to that 382, right? As you can tell, if I zoom in here. Right, you're getting to that 382, hitting it, rejecting it almost, right? So again, very, very close to that 382. Quick rejection. We're making a valid retrace. We're getting above that 236, which is good. Now, if you also wanted to, and I'm going to bring this up on another ADA chart that I have. Let's see if this one's clean. I just need to find something real quick here for ADA. All right, this one's sort of clean. Have older fibs. That's fine. We can get rid of this one's. And I'll go, all right, cool. So, ADA. Right, let's go on this move. Low to high. Where did we drop to? We dropped to that 50%. We're retracing. We're back above that 382. That's fine. Again, we don't have it here, because here we're looking at the high, at a previous high, right? So we're going from the high here to the low here, instead of from the low to the high, right? Which is what I did. So low to high, making a valid retrace, went to that 50%. Now we're trying to climb back up. Next target here also would be at $2.51 at the 236, and the 20 moving average to the upside. Dropping again, we're gonna probably have support at $2.23 at the 382, and below there $2 at the 50% retrace. Shorter time fibs, just like it did, right? So we'll go from the high point here to the low point here, and on those fibs we can see that we're rejecting again near that 382. So again, just food for thought there in ADA, right? You guys can see where we're at. Now we're handling bullish divergence, popping. Anything bearish? Not right now. Neutral at 46.94. For our chart, we broke a triangle to the downside again. We didn't go for a measure move. It's a massive move. We just dropped a bit. I'm not gonna, extrapolate that move and place it here. We had the bullish divergence popping. It's all good. Bitcoin, Ethereum had it. So it's not just this project had it. A couple projects had it, which is good. And right here, what I'm seeing is that I forgot to anchor this in the 1 hour. And I know because there is also this line here that makes no sense where it's at. So I'm going to send that to the 1 hour. And we should be good now. Anyways, high point, lower point, low, high, or positive momentum. Dude, are we going more positive momentum here? Slightly more positive momentum. So what we're doing is we are going here slightly higher. And going from a high point to a lower point. Right? So below. Again, breaking below that previous 100%. Hidden bearish, right? We've seen it across a couple projects. Now, do we have something here? Yeah, we have bullish divergence. Bearish divergence, strong, right? Just like we had with Ethereum and the other ones. Now, going to this high here on the 1 hour. There's something I forgot to call on Bitcoin that I just remember. I spotted it yesterday. it was late. I didn't have a lot of internet, and because I was just with my cell phone, I didn't have a lot of battery, so I was struggling with stuff. So anyways, neutral 58, sorry. Neutral 58.27, still pointing down, so could be looking for extra downside again, rejecting a fib node here, right? So again, not too bad. Could be going back to that 20 moving average at $2.25. Would not be a bad move for ADA. So last thing we had, bullish, popped, bearish divergence strong, potential moving down. Let me go back to Bitcoin real quick. There's something I forgot to mention, and I did want to talk about this. It's just something that completely slipped my mind. There is an inverse head and shoulders that happened here, right? And it happened yesterday, so I wasn't live to talk about it. I didn't go on the Discord to post about this move. And it's just something that I noticed that, I was like, yeah, well, I just kind of threw it like in my, whatever bag, right? I was like, whatever, there's bullish divergence. And I was looking for other stuff for the retrace to happen. But anyways, even with the wicks, right? I'm going to go with the bodies, but even with that wick, it's still not as low as this first wick. So inverse head and shoulders, again, that divergence that we had here would have been the neckline, right? So going like that. And with that, we broke it, and we obviously did it more than a measure move. So this pattern, at least to the measure move, it's played, right? With that, there we broke again when it hit that high, very, very close to hitting that high, went slightly higher, and then rejected. So again, move hit, we hit it today. We can say pattern completed. We might move down on that. Cody's already on the list, my friend. So I'm not gonna have to sneak it, but I'm not gonna do any more coins after Cody. And it's something I completely forgot to talk about when I was doing Bitcoin. And it's something that I did notice, but I was more with the bullish divergence and getting that action to the upside and worried about this hidden bearish. Because in the 4 hour we don't have it. I'm more worried about this hidden bearish putting that pressure on Bitcoin's price and making it drop. Then the bullish, the inverse head and shoulders have already played to the upside. So whatever. It was just a move that was there. Then we started creating this hidden divergence. So I was like, oh man, we're probably gonna go down. Anyways, that's it for ADA. Talk about that on Bitcoin. I think this head and shoulders inverse is also on Ethereum. I can't remember if I seen it on Ethereum. I know I saw it on Bitcoin. I just forgot to draw it. You can say we also have that inverse head and shoulders on Ethereum. So that'll be the shoulder, head, and shoulder. Again, this already played. So I mean, it's doing it in retrospect. So it really don't matter, right? Again, doing things hindsight, it's hindsight always someone has 20/20 vision. Right?
Fist.
All right, Mainline Media, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the kind donation.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much for the awesome donation, man. Much appreciated, my friend. Let's see this one. All right, it is. All right. Again, we didn't quite hit that measure move here on Ethereum. We're still pending, and that is because Bitcoin started flatlining, going back down again. Look at that. Ha! Ethereum still dropping a bit. Anyways, let's go check Cody. So apparently the Cody cheese is pumping. He's pumping like none other, someone said. Cody at 52. Oh, and this here, it's 52 cents. All right, not that bad. Flagging, it's all good. All right, so Cody pumped a lot. And look, one of the targets got hit. Remember how I told you guys this was a in, particularly if we did get above that high? I told you 50% in. Remember we talked about this strategy. We did drop back down below it briefly, putting it in jeopardy, but look at that very nice pump over the last 2 days. Again, it's going for that move. It didn't quite drop below this 50%, so we could still say this is part of the handle, right? So we're still in that part of the handle. Very nice action to the upside. Again, where is our final target? Remember, I think I even drew it here. I might have drawn it here. Here's a little bit different, but here we're looking at around the from here we're looking at around a 41% rally. So let's see if we're there yet. I don't think we are. 41, very close, right? 56 cents. Cody here, pattern completion also 41%. How do we know that? There's a book that tells us the magical stuff that happens. We're not gonna be there by any means. We still have room to run. And that will put us somewhere. I think that's the yellow. No, it's 50%. All right, so somewhere around here. There we go. 69 cents. That's the target that we're looking for. We have rejected the 1618. It's not bad. But we're good, right? We're good. So, Cody Cheese doing okay. Is there anything bearish? Not right now. There is an island here that kind of broke this separation. So high, low, and then high, positive, less positive, high, high, low, high. Now, if you do want to ignore this small island here, not on the MACD, but here on the RSI, we'll be going from a high point to a low point. And with that, so I guess I should have bought more Cody. I only bought about $100 of it. I should have probably bought a lot more. It's all good. At least I got something to it. Let's go into that yellow and make sure it's going to be there on the daily. All right, cool. So again, strong bearish divergence, potential fraction downside. Bought at 65.48. Again, still pointing down a bit. That's because we're moving down. Hopefully we can control this and go somewhere else. Here, look, very nice. Boom. Strong bullish divergence on this small drop. We did manage to sustain, well, that is a curve, right? So we did manage to sustain above that line that we wanted to and start to climb back up. So again, Cody, not doing bad. Let's just have that be on the 4 hour. That'll be good. And again, strong bullish came into play. Got action to the upside. Very nice rally happening here on Cody. I am happy. We did go overbought. We're still overbought at 71.74. We are going higher, much higher than we were even back here. So low, high, positive, more positive, and a high point on the RSI to an even higher point on the RSI. That tells us that there's nothing bearish. You can still run. You can flag and run again. All right, so let's go here. Went much higher, also more positive momentum and higher on the RSI. So there's also nothing bearish. Here we're flagging. It's not looking like the prettiest flag. It's looking more like a drop. Although we're starting to consolidate, and depending on how we consolidate, we could be looking for this to be a flag. What do I mean? As of right now, with the data that we have, it's just two sharp moves down, right? That's not a flag. So if we do pump up here maybe and come back down to that area, we could start saying that maybe our flag might look like that, right? So we do need to get a rally for sure. If we just keep on dropping, it's just a drop. It's not a flag. And it wouldn't be down-sloping consolidations. We need to consolidate down-sloping flag from the point that we're at. And with that, look for a potential rally now. Let's go here, zoom in. Where are we at here? At 0038, 0036, slightly less negative. And we're also going higher. So there's no hidden bullish. We just pumped. That's it. It just pumped. Right? It pumped on bullish divergence in the 4 hour. It's all good. We had the inverse cup and handle. We knew we could get very, very nice action to upside. Talk about getting in at this 50%, remember? So this pump, again, didn't quite hear, right? On this chart, we didn't get that clear entry. Again, if you go by any standard of the books or any like textbook, it'll tell you that your entry is upon breaking the lip, not below. But what I tend to do, and I explained to you guys the other day, so I tend to go in around that 50%, and I play it on a 1-to-1. So I'm risking 1 to lose 1, right? So my risk-reward ratio is 1-to-1. But when that happens, this just starts to increase exponentially, right? So my risk-reward ratio all of a sudden to where it hit is 2-to-1, right? So I'm risking, but also when we look at this and we say, all right, so where can we go from the actual entry that we should be taking, which is here? You know, it's around 41%. So I'm just going to draw that to around there, 69.54. So I'm just going to draw that up to that fee. 69.54. There we go. So you're looking at almost a 3-to-1 risk reward. You're looking at 80% gains by it, right? So you're not just looking at that 41% gain. You're looking at a much, much bigger return on your investment, and you're risking very, very little, right? You're risking 27, but you're gaining 28. It's not that bad. That's usually how I target my entries, right? With that said, that's gonna be it for Cody here on the daily. Let's go to the all right, we're already going through the 4 hour and the 1 hour. All right, so let me go real quick here through the chat. All right, Ave, keep your eye on Ave. All right, cool. Cardano Summit, nice. All right. Pan-Africa partnership. Interesting. Can you sneak Cody? All right, I already did that. Then we got that awesome donation. Thank you very much for that again. Yes, on the cardio. When you get a chance, you might be judging my unfulfilled buy order on copper at 3.5 cents. Not financial advice, right? Cool. We can, I'm guessing you're looking at dollars per pound. I should look at copper on metric tons. So, am I gonna find it here? That is a question, though. It's gonna be XCU, copper cash. Not sure this is what you want, but you know, I just need something that is in dollars. No, this is not it. All right. Where is the copper ticker here? Let me go. I should look based on London prices. So London Metal Exchange. So what I usually look at is here, and I look at the price of copper, and right now we're looking at around $9,000 per metric ton. Trying to find the spot. All right, so the spot price right now, it's very close, around the dollar difference. So we can say it's 9,252. 3 month forward would be at, or 3 month future, it will be at 9,250. So it's a little bit less. Again, market is looking at backwardation. So the outlook for the market, if you can tell from here, right, what we're doing, it's at least from cash 3 month and then December prices in the year. Looking for the price of copper to dip, right? Mainline media. So if that's what you're looking for, copper, I would tell you that right now the outlook for copper would be that at least towards the end of the year, it should be worth less than where it's at right now, because the future price, it's lower. So again, market is in backwardation, meaning current price is higher than the futures prices of copper. And it's probably going to be very likely for zinc and lead as well, which are the metals that I tend to follow. So we can go here real quick into zinc and see how that's doing. Yeah, we're also looking at backwardation there. And lead, I wouldn't be surprised if it is any different. So lead is also on backwardation, barely, but it's there. So what this would tell me is that people are looking to offload their positions, basically, because the price of copper is going to be shorter. It's going to be lower. So what they're going to try to do is sell their copper now, or sell their copper base price now, even if they deliver in the future. So they're not risking that lower price. So you're asking me about your entry, $3.50. Dude, you're probably looking at Kitco. I rarely look at Kitco. Because most of the trading I've done with metals is based off LME prices, because that's where you buy per metric ton. Here's just per pound, so you're looking at $4 per pound. You can transfer this to the other one. I just need to bring up the calculator. I think it's if you go 4 times, it's 4 point. It's at 420. 420.21. Sorry, 420.12. And then times that 2204. I think that's how you go from pounds to metric tons. So yeah, 9,259. That's the price that we're looking at, right? On the LME. That was correct in my conversion. Yay! Here we go. Who knows? How can you do that? Oh, when you trade and buy for over 8 years, almost 8 years. Commodities like copper, zinc, and lead, you tend to learn all these conversion rates that are just floating on your head for no apparent reason. You can actually go a little bit more accurate. There's 2 more decimals. I usually forget them, but I usually just go 2204. Gets you into the ballpark estimation. At least when you're doing math in your head and you're coming out with a price on the run, it's a very, very quick way to calculate. Right? Again, 9,259. We're looking around 9,251, I think, and 52 on the copper spot for London. At least I just closed them, so yeah, not bad, right? So again, I would tell you, All right, so here's LME copper again. 22.51. All right, so very, very close on conversion. So you're talking about like the price between the U.S. and you know, the Kitco price. It's close enough. Getting me a raid? Oh, it's awesome. Thank you very much for that. I was gonna keep it super short, but if we do get a raid, I'm gonna stick around, I guess. You think the Fed is lying to you? You think metal's dumps and it's gonna bounce hard to the outside? Could go down. Centralized, what's up, my friend? Says Hong Kong. What's up, dude? Thank you very much for being here.
What's up?
My homie D from DVT in the house. What's up, dude? Dumb raid incoming. All right, I'm not sure what a dumb raid is incoming, but okay, I'm getting a raid. Awesome, we're getting raid on Twitch. Great. That's gonna be cool. Anyways, yeah, copper. Futures price is down, so I would tell you that the outlook for the market, at least in the short term, it's to downside towards the end of the year. Right. Here comes a Twitch raid. Yeah, let's go. Rage. Oh, right. Sorry. Raid. Huh. Downstream is raiding you to Party 23. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Dum. Thank you very much for that, man.
What's up?
We're getting raided with a huge party. We're gonna make it rain. What's rain? Yeah, rain. There we go. I'm also gonna make it rain. Woo, there we go. Oh, there's only 3 users that got the rain. That kind of sucks. But we're raining on people. Sansarismo, what's up, dude? Trollcorn raid. Thank you very much for being here, man. Much appreciated. I'm not sure how to make it rain troll. I think it's rains or golden shower. I can't remember what you guys called it on that one. Twitch hasn't refreshed yet, I guess. Yeah, it probably hasn't. I only rained on 3 people. By the way, there's a party on Twitch also. Who knew we're gonna have 2 parties going on at the same time? Jeez, what? Fuck that is, dude. D, that is freaking insane. Did you just... What?
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is freaking amazing. That is crazy, man. What the hell? He just donated like 50 subs. That's freaking nuts, dude. D, thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for that kind donation, man. I think I might have also gonna give stuff to my channel. He rained more subs than there's people there, man. I guess it's all them NFTs, man. He's making it rain NFTs. No, I'm kidding, subs. That was pretty cool. Thank you guys for being here, by the way, and making this an awesome stream. I know, I'm not sure why CoinKit's not refreshing the list, dude. Right, I'm not sure why CoinKit is not refreshing the list. I'm also trying to like make it rain for people. Is it gonna go now again and you know do this or not? CoinKit bugging out? Maybe it just rained on the same people. It's all good, no worries. People getting rained on. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. By the way, on Twitch, I'll do. There we go. One up. There we go, and one more. I need to figure out like if you did a fatality or not, because that's like I need to calculate that. I think you might have done a fatality in the channel. What is it? It was 50, right? Yeah, that was a fatality. All right, so D came in with a fatality, so I'll do this one again.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary. Thank you very much for that. Fatality. You actually double fatality.
Fatality.
Right, it's freaking awesome. Thank you very much for that, man. That was freaking cool. You don't understand what just happened? All right. D came in on Twitter and he basically donated a lot of subs. I didn't buy 50 subs. D donated 50 subs. So I got rated on Twitch because I'm also streaming on Twitch, right? You know that. So there's a Twitch stream right now. It's happening at the same time, and people came in here and donated a lot of subs. And it's not like subs on YouTube. They're basically like memberships. Basically, you have to pay for the subs. Like people follow on Twitch, and then when they subscribe, they basically are paying like a subscription. So it's basically like if you are a member here at the State of Crypto, instead of just a subscriber, you're also a member. So subscriber and follow are similar. It's just people that follow the channel. But then when someone subscribes on Twitch, it's basically like when they become a member on YouTube, which that means that basically they have, paid to support the channel. And they donated 50 of the awesome subs, which is pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. Yep. But anyways, guys, what's up? Let's go. I guess we're going to check out DVT, man. Let's go check it. How is it doing, man? It's still at 0.0011.0012. Is it more or less stable, right? Not on the daily, but on the last, 7 days, monthly. We have been around this area for some time now. Has really just not really been moving from that 0.0014. It's not really far off from where we're at right now. Which means it's probably around like 30 sats, maybe? I'm just guessing. Yeah, 2.6. Not too bad right now. Again, we're really not getting a lot of that crazy motion. It's just been more or less stable. The 1 hour is not going to give us any data because we're probably going to be flatlining. But even here, we've just been around this zone for some time now, right? Even here, if we draw a line, we're very, very close to just being at 3.3 sats on an average, right? So we're above that line right now. We're below it, but I would say 0.33 would be our average here on sats, right? Yeah, I got rated in a good way. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, so I mean, am I gonna bring out the technicals? I can bring out the MACD. The RSI is probably gonna be shot on the other time scales because of the movement. There's really not a lot of like hard fluctuations. So it's probably going to 100% with the small amount of movement, and any small amount of movement will make it go to 100%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look at the MACD, which is where we're probably going to get a little bit more fluctuation happening. And yes, there's hidden bullish. Hidden bullish usually tells us action to the upside, maybe sideways motion. You know what we're getting here is precisely that, right? Look. Sideways motion, right? So at least we're not dropping more. We're trying to recover. It's okay if with the price of Bitcoin where it's at right now, if it keeps on recovering and DVT holds against Bitcoin, you'll basically keep on going up with it, right? So. All right, let's see if we can make it rain here. There we go. Is that gonna work? Oh, there you go. Some people got rained upon. That is awesome. Now you guys got DVT. Right. We made it rain. Nothing bearish, right? High to low, positive, less positive. Back here, high to low, low to high. There was some hidden divergence, putting pressure on the price, make it drop a bit. But again, it's just been more or less moving sideways. So, not too bad. 0.002, 0.006. There's really not also a big spread. Sometimes we do tend to get this very nice spreads on DVT. And basically what that helps with is when we have those large spreads that are like 4 to 5 cents. I mean, if you're talking about or not 4 to 5 sats. Yeah, like 0.4 to 0.5 sats. You get like a 10% gains on buying and selling very easy. So, it's cool. Kevin, thank you very much for being here, man. So Bitcoin going back to 40K before we pump again? Good question. That's a good question, man. Let's get here real quick. What do we have right now? Do we have anything bearish? Nothing on the daily, right? We're gonna have a trend line resistance, by the way, that we need to get above, and that's gonna be this line like this. So if we rally, we need to get above this line that's here. On the corn, right? Because on Bitcoin lines need to be respected. I'm gonna go back up to it. That 20 moving average is also there. I mean, right now I'll be looking for a retest of 43,923 and see how we handle that. With backtest and bounce would be good. That bullish divergence on the daily would definitely be a good indicator that we could still be going to the upside, right? So that's something I've been looking for. 4-hour chart, look at this, right? Hidden bullish. Sorry, strong bullish, pumping, hidden bearish, putting that pressure. And this is precisely what I was talking about earlier on Bitcoin, right? Maybe moving down, maybe going back down to this level, 44,214 almost, or 44,200, and also 43,923. That's where I'm actually hoping we're going to go for find support and bounce. We'll see. Breaking below that line, though, gets us on a place where we can go short-term bearish. I want to see that. We can back test this area and close still above here, or next candle come, back test, and then pump. That'll be a good move. And like I said, right, yesterday on the Discord, I went live on the Discord. Didn't go live. I just went on the Discord and talked about this move. Right, before it happened, by the way. So we hadn't quite crossed here. So we're here on this candle, right? After that line, 1, 2, 3. Hadn't quite gotten that next candle, so 2, 3. And then after this candle, right, it was still below here. That candle was somewhere around here. We got that cross, and I said that was going to be a potential good end. That's why it's on the Discord. There, right? If this cross happened on the MACD, it could be a potential good end. I said let's just see if it doesn't create anything bearish that could affect their performance. Starting to create some hidden bearish, starting to affect the performance, but still, it was a good end. So we're good, right? The call was there. Ooh, troll descent. Jake has some troll. Awesome. Anyways, what else are we gonna do, man? A lot of people watching. Thank you for being here, man. If you came from the Dom community, thank you all for being here and thank you for joining me and staying for the raid. Yeah, it's an awesome stream. Thank you all for joining, subscribing, following, hitting the bells, the likes. I was gonna keep it a short stream, right? We've been live for about an hour. We got 4 more minutes left. So I'm gonna go back, check Ethereum. You guys didn't see that, so I'm gonna do Ethereum real quick. 3,094. What's happening with Ethereum? Something very similar to what's happening with Bitcoin, right? Again, we broke out of a triangle, break them down again, trying to recover right now below the 382 here at 3,182. We didn't quite touch it. We're rejected close to it, but again, moving down right now, and it's basically following Bitcoin, right? A couple of red days, two green days right now, back on the red. Neutral 44.89, so really not a lot happening, right? I know, market siphon. I forgot to shut it off. Again, hidden bearish divergence coming into play. Same cross that Bitcoin had, same inverse head and shoulders in the 1 hour, actually the upside. On Bitcoin, we did complete the pattern. On Ethereum, we didn't complete that inverse head and shoulders, so there's still room to the upside on Ethereum. Anyways, moving down, right? Bearish engulfing the previous candle. So what do we know about bearish engulfing? It's usually a reversal sign. We'll see if we're going to reverse or not. Neutral at 49.15. We still could go down to that 20 moving average. Right now it's at $3,022. Could hopefully find a bounce somewhere around there. Would not be bad. On our chart, we have that bearish divergence. Now we have hidden bullish. That hidden bullish is going to try to make us hold. Maybe move sideways on the hidden bullish in the 1 hour. Again, we can back test that 20 and then drop more. That 20 moving average here is at $3,121. So it's not bad for Ethereum on the Bollinger Bands. It's actually doing okay. So again, hopefully looking for potential bounce here on Ethereum. At least we have 20. See if we hit it, then we might reject. Start to go back down. I'm not really worried about where we're at right now. We do have that bullish divergence on the daily that could bring a very nice rally. Not on Ethereum, but on Bitcoin, right? On Bitcoin, have bullish divergence. If Bitcoin keeps on going up, Ethereum very likely is going to follow suit. That's what I'll be looking to see on Bitcoin. By the way, guys, thank you for joining me. Again, if you're on YouTube, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. If you are on Twitch, make sure you follow the channel. Thank you for being here and being part of this awesome community. What? Dr. Degen, all right, the crypto category. All right, cool. We can go raid Dr. Degen, though. All right, let's go and is he live? He is live. All right. Underscore degen. That's how we go. All right. All right. So we're gonna set that raid. Hopefully it'll go. I'm not sure. Is that not how we raid? Is it not? Is it backslash? I think it's backslash. I might have screwed that up. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go here and write Dr. Degen. All right, I'm gonna be signing off, guys. By the way, thank you for being here. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, join us in the Discord. Links are in the they're gonna out. I'm gonna send them out here again. You can join us in the Discord. Thank you for joining me also and being part of this awesome stream. Remember, all the information that we are providing here is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. D, thank you very much for the raid. Jake, thank you very much for the raid. Dumb, thank you very much for the raid, man. Let's go raid Dr. Degen, I guess, here on Twitch. I'll still be here live and signing off on YouTube, but I sent you guys there. And not too bad. Again, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of the State of Crypto. Until then.